Good evening. We welcome you. I'm Derek with Intersection Records, and we're going to talk about the Sphere Las Vegas Dead and Company this weekend. I'm excited to really beyond excited to be going. I've been a Dead fan for a long time. I've been obsessed with the Sphere since before it opened. I've been following it. And this weekend, my world collided. It's my birthday weekend. It's the Dead is playing there July 4th weekend. So Nolting asked me to do a little, what are my picks? And I think that's kind of unfair because this is a residency. Typically, I do my picks based on date, geography, current events, but it's kind of hard when they're doing, you're in Vegas, you got a whole bunch of gambling songs, they're not going to do all of them. So so that's a caveat, but I'm excited about going. So, here are some things that I'm thinking that are on the table for this weekend. So some themes of motifs that the Dead do very well, and you can follow them for a long time. And today, I even found out something today that I had not known before, had not paid attention to. They got so much material, so deep. And I joke that I'm almost autistic about this stuff, calling stuff and being able to pick, lyrics and stuff that might apply to stuff. It's obsessive, and I admit it, but I love it. It's so fun. So today, the July 4th, what July 4th songs can they do? Themes and motif. They have a bunch of July 4th songs. Jack Straw, Leaving Texas, 4th day of July. But will they play it? Will they reset? They played it the last time. They've had a week off. I don't know what that means. Do they start from scratch? Is everything on the table? Will they play anything from that last show? Eyes the World is one of my favorite songs. My favorite Dead song. Will they play it? They played it the last show. I don't know. But Jack Straw, Leaving Texas, 4th day of July. U.S. Blues, always on the table for July 4th. Wave That Flag. I don't know if they play that. That's from Mars Hotel 1973 album. They don't really play that. However, they just did a re-release of Mars Hotel. So is that on the table? I don't think so. That basically evolved into U.S. Blues. I think we might get a U.S. Blues. Standing on the Moon. Another reference. There's a metal flag beside me, someone planted long ago. Old Glory standing stiffly. Crimson, white, and indigo. Indigo! They could play that. That's on the table. I wouldn't mind hearing that. They did play that a couple weeks ago. Then you've got the United States themes. They have a bunch of geographic specific songs. So you've got the Promised Land that goes from Norfolk, Virginia, all the way to California, and all the cities and states in between. They could play that. They've got songs that mention Colorado. We'll talk about that in a minute. Mississippi Half Step. It's my birthday. On the day that I was born, my daddy sat down and cried. It also has a gambling reference. We're in Vegas. Ace of Spades behind his ear. You know whose also birthday it is? The United States birthday. So I would put that on the table. I like to hear it on my birthday on the 5th, but I'll take it on the 4th. They also mention Tennessee. Tennessee Jed also mentions gambling. They mentioned Virginia and Promised Land. They mentioned Louisiana and Peggio. They mentioned Texas in a couple songs. They mentioned New York. Are they going to get political? We're in an election year. You just had a debate. You had the Supreme Court come down with a bunch of decisions that override generations of precedent, even the foundation of our government, and that a man is above the law if he's a president. Would they do throwing stones? A nice political thing. I would have initially said no before this week. So I would put throwing stones up there. Liberty. This isn't one that you don't think about. I saw a bird with a tear in his eye walk into New Orleans. My oh my. That's another. I love New Orleans songs. I love New Orleans, my favorite city, arguably. I never even realized that line was there. So this thing, I've been a fan for forever. Just paid attention to that line. But oh freedom, oh liberty, oh leave me alone, gotta find my way home. Whole lot of shaking all over this land. A lot of stuff going on. Election year. Is liberty on the table? Maybe. If I was an eagle, I'd dress like a duck. An eagle reference. So maybe. I would put that on the table. Gambling references. We are in Vegas, but again, they're doing a residency there, so I don't know how much to put. To put in this. Loser, Deal, Dire Wolf, Ramble on Rose, Sitting Plush with the Royal Flush. Aces back to back. Scarlet Begonias even has a gambling reference. In the Thick of the Evening, When the dealing got rough, she was too pat to open, too cool to bluff. Candyman's got a gambling reference. Truckin's got a gambling reference. Me and my uncle mentions Colorado, mentions Texas, also has a gambling reference. Maybe a good song to be playing on the 4th of July. One of my picks that I'm hoping to hear, Feel Like a Stranger. It's been 2 weeks since they played. They're coming back. Feel Like a Stranger. Think of the lines. Lit up and flashing like the Reds and Blues. America, Reds and Blues. Out there on the Neon Avenue, Las Vegas. I like to hear that as an opener. Again, Mississippi, Half Step on the day that I was born. My daddy sat down and cried, Ace of Spades behind his ear. I'd love to hear that. So, you know, we've got our wishes, our wish list. Again, my bingo card, a little disrupted, I think, by the residency, kind of throws me off a little bit. But, you know, some of those things are on the table. I would say we'll see what they're playing. They're going to surprise us with a bunch of stuff that I haven't been named, haven't even thought of, and I'm going to love every minute of it. And hope to give you a breakdown with a special guest. After the shows, we'll talk about it. I've got a musician who will join me, and he'll be the Madden of the group, and I'll be the color commentary. So he'll talk about, you know, the specifics of, you know, what musicians do, what they're seeing there, and I'll just be a fan and give you my thoughts. I look forward to seeing you. I'm excited, as you can tell. See you soon. Bye bye.